Alright. Open it up.
Fits perfectly. What was that noise?
It's the
These
Reaper.
look like the types of books Nelson collects.
You mean books in
There's
general?
nothing in there but dust.
No, I don't want to fuck with this right now.
I don't think that would be... It doesn't seem to do much. Makes sense, considering the train's not using any fuel right now. Not much point in pulling it, considering we aren't moving.
Odd. Someone's growing
I don't
these.
want to accident. I don't think I've ever seen them grow so lush indoors, or anywhere for that matter. It's beautiful. It's... I wish I could put my feet up on a footstool. Is there really a need for comfort in a place like this? There's a little plaque on it that says McNulty Hatch Corp. It's sealed tight. I won't be able to open it like this.
What about with the shrapnel?
It's no use. I can't pry.
Okay. Maybe the emergency brake was pulled, but why would I need to do that right now? Really, that's nothing.
Someone around here has got a green thumb. I don't know the first thing about caring for plants. Someone around...
Record player.
Messing around with this record player isn't my highest priority right now.
Puzzle for another moment.
Nothing to... I don't need... I'm not... I don't know the... I haven't got time for...
Is there actually nothing in here?
Messing around with it.
Alright, I guess we'll go to the control panel and just kind of mess around.
I don't think that... Not giving a very accurate... Doesn't seem to have done much. Not giving... Hello? Nothing. Most of the text is faded, but I can make out the words McNulty Hatch Corp at the bottom. Hello? Nothing. Not giving a... It doesn't seem...
Oh yeah, just fucking hit buttons all over the place. What could happen? That hatch is still closed.
There's a little plaque on it that it's sealed.
Does it say anything else?
Looks like some...
Can't combine it with anything. It's just a key. Or, it's just a key. It's just a coin.
I wish a foot... I don't want to get too close. It smells like old tuna. This looks like it was used recently.
Not people, but items go in the hatch. Pull it down, 152. Okay, that is the most direct thing we've seen all game. 152. 152.
Doesn't seem to... Hello? Nothing. Doesn't...
So how about you? 152.
Doesn't seem to have...
251. Ah.
I think I heard something coming.
Oh no.
Hold it right there. Keep your hands where I can see them and don't make any sudden moves. Now who are you and what are
It's
you
my
doing
mama.
on my train?
My name is Amy Wellard, and I mean you no harm. I'm a friend.
A friend,
Nope,
huh?
not my mom.
You can't fool me. I know a scavenger when I see one. Lucky for you, I'm not in the mood to clean up any messes today. I'll let you see yourself out, but if you touch anything, you're gonna have to answer to old Betsy here. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Come on out here, you old flea bag. Ain't nothing too dangerous out here.
Cat.
I know. I'll feed you now, you old beggar. Still here, huh? I got my eye on you, so don't try anything funny.
She doesn't really seem to care that I'm here. That's weird.
He's busy. I'll leave him alone. He looks better fed than most people I know.
Understatement of the year right there.
Oh, it's happening. She must be Denby's mother.
Hi.
What is it?
Do you live here all alone?
No, I got that fatso over there to keep me company, and it suits me fine.
Surviving in the wastes can't be easy.
Take a look around. I got everything I need here, and what I don't have, I go out and find.
So, you're a scavenger?
No, I don't go into places where people live and take their things.
I'm not here to steal anything. I didn't even know you lived here.
Uh-huh.
Where did you find all these things? I haven't seen living trees in the wastes for a long time.
I didn't find it anywhere. It's all mine. I just carted it all out here when I shacked up on this train.
Where did you come from?
That's really none of your business.
Is your record player broken?
Yes, I accidentally knocked it over a couple of weeks ago.
I noticed you're missing the arm.
Huh. You have one yourself?
I did a long time ago, but not anymore. You know, I'm pretty good with machines. I could fix it for you if you want.
Well, I won't say no, but don't expect any sort of reward for doing it.
That's fine. I'm not looking for one.
Uh-huh.
What do you know about the Reaper?
The Reaper? I remember hearing some rumors about a guy they were calling the Reaper, way back around the time the plague started. Supposedly there were some burrs that meant he was coming to kill you, but I never ran into him myself. Hadn't thought about that in years, actually.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say that to her.
This is just like the one Mom and Dad used to have. It looks like it's missing the needle, but fixing it wouldn't be too tough. I don't see how
What do you...
fits perfectly.
I was
That
gonna
should
say,
work
what the
now.
fuck?
No, it seems to spin all. I don't want to risk I probably shouldn't. It's a little corroded, but it looks like there's a couple of flowers on this plaque. Must be the logo of the company that made this. Still intact. This is where the sound comes out.
I mean, we might as well try and activate
Turning
it.
the crank wouldn't do much.
Ah.
I probably... hi.
What is it?
Your record player's fixed?
Is that right? And what exactly are you expecting from me in return?
Nothing. Look, I'm not here to get something from you. Why I'm here has nothing to do with you.
Well, that's how the world works. Nobody does something good for nothing.
Some people do. I think you've been out here so long, you've forgotten humans can be good once in a while.
This world eats good people for breakfast. I don't know what you're looking for, but I hope you find it.
I'll just be on my way.
All right.
Oh, she's friendlier now.
He's busy.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm looking for,
I probably...
so I'm just gonna leave. Is there anything in here?
It's empty.
Oh, alright. I guess that's just her hidey hole. In case people come in. Let's try leaving, see if anything happens. Oh, now we skipped the outside entirely.
These look like the...
Let's go talk to Nelson. That was the wrong audio sound. Where's the wrong footstep noise?
Hi, Nell.
Amy, you should.
I think I...
Of course.
Okay,
Actually,
no.
As you.
So why did this pup
the
show
well's
up?
been... I'm not...
Maybe Jess will want to know?
Excuse... Yes? Have a good May Death...
Nope. What about you?
What? I.
Oh, I didn't show her the page. Whoops.
I don't think she'd be interested.
Really? What with this coin?
Hey, where did you find that?
Over near Sector 67, do you know anything about it? I noticed the logo on the coin was the same as on this train.
It's the logo for South Coast Transit. They own this railroad along with the public transportation system in the city. That there is a subway token. Before the blast, people would use those to ride the train underneath the city.
Really? I had no idea there was an underground train in the city.
Doesn't surprise me. Almost all the stations collapsed after the blast. There's only one left standing.
Where can I find it?
It's not too far from the quarantine zone. Just head up Roth Avenue and keep your eye out for the Wallies. The station is right next to it. Be careful down there. There's a whole network of tunnels. Don't want you to get lost.
Don't worry, I'm not planning on wandering around any tunnel mazes. Excuse...
What?
Alright.
Hold...
Alright.
What a weird little place. Really thought the train would be more complicated, but I guess not. He's fucking
I
dead.
wonder if this person died trying to escape the quarantine zone.
What if this person has loot?
Nothing useful.
Nope.
I think Wally's used to be a pretty famous department store. I vaguely remember Mom and Dad talking about it. The letter L looks like it's pretty close to falling off. I can't reach it. That did it.
Fuck you, Wally. We have no bolts, do I?
My trusty It's out of ammo.
Yep. So glad I use ammo in intelligent ways.
No thanks. I can just see the wall that's separating the rest of the city from the quarantine zone.
Oh yeah, there it is.
I can't see any way. I'm sure this was a nice looking place at one point. It's not every day you get to see an underground river. The damage from the blast really did a number on this station. How on earth did this get down here?
That's a good fucking question. That is a good question.
It's just hanging there. That's kind of grotesque. I'd really...
Oh, I'm getting stuck here, aren't I?
I can't get to it.
Oh, the L is
There.
a really shitty
that should
path.
work.
Okay, video game.
Well, it accepted my token.
Are we almost done the game?
Great. Another collapse. It's just out of reach. I'm out.
Oh, that's not what I... Back into hole. These animations look a little goofy.
There's no way I'm going to be able to get through there. There's a trapdoor at the top of these stairs, but it seems to be locked from the other side.
Wait, can I just go back through? Alright, that doesn't actually make sense, but sure.
Look at that. There was a whole underground train network in this area. Amazing. Unfortunately, it won't come off the wall.
Fair enough.
Handy to know where you are.
I want a baseball bat. Seems super fucking handy.
It's wearing the tattered remains of some kind of sports uniform. Thankfully, it looks like it's been abandoned. I'd rather not touch... I don't see...
Let's just wrap the bat webs. It'll be fine.
It's tangled up too tightly to...
Oh, this is hanging that,
I don't see... A nice piece of rope and a freed mannequin. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Is that what I wanted? Let's go back down real quick.
Creepy. Those are some nice gloves it's got on, though. They're not in bad shape. Won't be much use if I need to protect my hands, though. I shouldn't...
Seems like there's still some nice stuff around here.
Nothing on there worth taking. I don't think it's fit to be worn.
Oh, really? It doesn't go back in this direction.
Looks like this person was crushed by the ceiling. What an awful end. Too late to help now. Doesn't look like there's anything useful on the body either. No. Now there... Thankfully.
It looks like there's a spider there right
I'd
now.
rather not... I don't see...
So that's the way back down.
Doesn't look like they're even worth examining for parts. It won't have any parts I need. These things are pretty useless.
Is that my goal right now? Is just to get parts?
Not surprisingly, it's empty. I'm going to need something to open up the side if I want to scavenge for parts.
This might work.
This isn't in as good a condition as I thought. Only useful part in here is this fuse. I might as well hang on to it. You can't have too... Pretty small for an anchor. I bet it doesn't weigh too much. I can't get to anything inside. The display case is sealed. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Better not mess around too much with the broken glass.
So why do I want an anchor? Well, I need a rope. And an anchor. I'm putting this in the well,
This
aren't
anchor is pretty small. I don't think it would work on anything larger than a dinghy. Dead. Although, I might be able to take a look inside and get it working again. It's shut tight. I won't be able... No, this piece of shrapnel is too flimsy to pry the doors open. If I force it anymore, it'll break. Looks like I'll have to find a less forceful method of getting this elevator to open.
A less forceful method, huh?
I don't think that'll... I don't...
It's a panel. Let's open the panel. There we go.
That wasn't so tough. Poking around in there with my finger. These won't help any. They're not made of... I sure hope this works.
It's weird that, I mean, I knew that I needed to put the fuse in there. It's just weird that it wasn't telling me. Instead, it was telling me I can't put my hands in there.
Here goes nothing.
It's kind of weird. And then the elevator falls. The end. What the hell am I even doing here?
There's nothing worth salvaging here.
Also, damn, this blast really fucked everything up.
It's way too high for me to reach.
Oh, maybe I'm making a little ladder. A little rope with the...
There's nothing... Not a... I'm not sure. They say necessity.
So what can I throw this over? Girder?
I don't see how...
Alright, I'll just climb up the rope then.
Ooh, that was more of a climb than I anticipated.
Seems like someone lives here.
What is this place? There's nothing inside except an old birdcage liner. I'd rather not touch it. There's nothing on it. I wonder if there was once a raven in there. It looks like a giant raven. Seeing that thing gliding around the sky would definitely be intimidating. I don't know the first thing about hang gliding. I'd probably just fall straight down to the ground.
Fair enough.
I wouldn't want to ruin the... A sketch of the Reaper. Lots of little design notes written around the sides. Ugh, looks like it's got fungus growing out of it. I can't reach it. Not that I'd want to, anyway. I haven't got time for reading now. Those look to be mostly medical textbooks.
So this is the doctor.
I had something like this when I was a kid. A jar of dirt where bugs lived. Reminds me of an old dress-up doll I used to have when I was a kid. I guess this is the Reaper's base of operations.
Oh.
Aha! Just what I thought. They're mechanical. Aha. Full of lots of unmarked bottles. I wonder what they're for. Anatomy, infectious diseases, biology. Quite a collection. Weird. I wonder what these are for. Weird. These look like security monitors. What are they doing here? These look...
Very curious. He's got a fucking bat suit?
Ah, Amy Willard. You found me. I was hoping you would.
How did you...
I realize you probably have many questions. I can give you all the answers you need. But first, allow me to make myself more presentable.
It's the doctor.
So you are human.
Yes. I'm sorry to disappoint
Or
you if you were
maybe
expecting
not.
more.
I don't know what I was
No, he's someone
expecting, to be honest. You told me you were a doctor.
Yes, Dr. Edwin Aquino, at your service. I was once the leader of the Green Lung vaccine development team, but after learning about their vaccine distribution, or lack thereof, that quickly changed.
Hang on, you knew about the vaccine hoarding? Why didn't you tell anyone?
That would have started violent riots. It's not fair to begin a civil war when it would end without a cure for the illness. I wanted to say something. It hurt not to, but the time wasn't right.
You didn't think the people deserve to know?
They do, and they will. But not while we only have a vaccine and not a cure. With a permanent cure, the aristocracy's hoarding becomes irrelevant, and the focus will be on eradicating the disease.
I guess that makes sense. Why the mechanical ravens? What do they do?
Rather clever little inventions, wouldn't you say? They have video transmitters in their eyes and audio transmitters in their beaks. I use them as scouts, since I can control them remotely.
Did you make them?
No, someone else did, a long time ago. In any case, they've served me quite well, at least the ones that haven't broken. I have very few left, which is going to be a problem at some point.
You've been following me with your birds. Why am I of such interest to you?
You did a lottery job for the Ministry of Energy.
That's right. What of it?
You've got the disease. You're fighting to survive. You're clever and resourceful. Exactly what I need.
Exactly what do you need?
After I left the Ministry of Medicine, I began my attempts at developing a permanent cure for green lung. It was a long process, which took over 10 years, but just last month, I had a breakthrough and was able to make this.
Is that?
Yes, this is the cure for green lung. I've been testing it and it seems to work, but I need to be certain. Aside from that, I don't have the information necessary to mass produce the cure, though I suspect Tiberius keeps it somewhere in the Ministry of Energy.
So, what is it you need from me?
We're both fugitives, Amy. I can't put myself at risk by going to the places I need to. If I'm killed or captured, my research will have all been for nothing. You can clearly take care of yourself. I saw how you handled things at Rockwall Prison and Willowdale Plaza.
You helped me out both of those times.
I merely provided some assistance. Your survival was your own doing. Now I realize it's a bit much to ask, but your help would be incredibly valuable, not just to me, but to the future of humanity.
It's not really much to ask. I owe you my life, after all.
Thank you, Amy. I appreciate it. The main thing I need is to find out where Tiberius is keeping my research on mass production. At some point, I'll also need a subject to test the cure on, so I can be absolutely sure it works. Do you have any questions?
We have a million questions.
Why do you dress like that?
Intimidation, mainly. The work I do is not exactly looked upon favorably by the government, so I had to come up with a way to make sure I was left alone. The costume is just to make sure anyone who might happen to see me is scared off.
So you knew of the rumors about the Reaper and decided to become him yourself?
No, I'm the one who started them. Creating the image of death personified seemed a natural deterrent for anyone who might get too close. Thankfully, the rumors seem to have spread rather quickly over the years.
You aren't kidding. There's a whole cult dedicated to worshipping you.
Yes, I know of them. An extreme example, but I can't deny it helps my work.
About your subject, can I try the cure?
I'd like to, but it's far too risky. You are one of my greatest assets right now. If this proves to have any adverse side effects, I'll be without your help. Once I can mass produce this, I won't have to be so careful.
Oh, got an achievement for asking about that.
How can we find the mass production information?
Ideally, I could use my ravens to go in and locate it, but I only have 3 working ones left. And as you're well aware, Tiberius's tower is huge. It would take way too long for only 3 ravens to scan the entire place without being detected.
Could I take a look at one of them?
Of course.
Who did you say made these?
A friend in the Ministry of Knowledge, but that was ages ago. I know very little about their design.
It isn't too complex, actually. I can fix them for you, no problem.
You can?
Sure. See this bit here? That's the servo, the part that controls the wings. It's worn out, so I just need to replace it with a new one.
Are those common? Would we be able to find one or more in the city?
Well, I learned about them from working on toy airplanes that my friend had when we were kids. If we could find some, we'd be in business.
Okay. Guess we need to find more
I
replacement
wonder.
parts.
Yes, excellent. As I suspected, there's a hobby shop which has remained mostly intact further in the city. and I can see that they have several model airplanes.
Great. I'll go get him and fix your ravens in no time.
Yes, but the store is located in the quarantine zone.
So, I have nothing to worry about. I'm already infected.
You contracting green lung isn't my concern. It's how you're going to get back out. The quarantine zone is designed to keep people from escaping.
If I can find a way in, I'll just have to find a way out, won't I?
Fine. While you're there, see if you can bring someone back with you. Someone who has been quarantined will make an ideal subject to test the cure on.
I'll see what I can do.
Good.
Well,
Take
there's
this then.
not really any ethical way to do this.
What is it?
A two-way communicator. They used to call them walkie-talkies. We can use them to stay connected while you're in there.
Can you tell me anything about Tiberius?
Quite a bit. I've known him for a very long time. Since before the bombs, in fact. Was there anything specific you wanted to know?
Yeah, why is he a fucking lunatic?
What was Tiberius like before the bombs?
He was the director of the Ministry of Energy. Of course, back then he wasn't calling himself Tiberius. He was just Julian. After society collapsed, he took the initiative to reform and establish the aristocracy. His love for history led him to adopt the alias of Tiberius, as well as insisting the other aristocrats take the name of ancient Roman emperors.
Why does he wear that awful mask?
Anonymity. He felt government leaders are more respected as an institution rather than as people. I can't deny that this approach works extremely well.
Was he always so evil?
I wouldn't call him that. Manipulative, yes. Ruthless, undoubtedly. But not evil. He suffered immense trauma on the day the bombs fell.
Everyone did. Not all of us had the wealth to recover so easily.
Tiberius lost both his wife and unborn child that day. Wealth or not, that hits a man hard. It left him quite mentally unstable, to be honest. His determination to rebuild society was rooted in trying to cope with his loss. In a way, I felt pity for him. Perhaps too much.
What do you mean by that?
Nothing. Never mind.
Oh no, you're part of the problem.
Strange for him to have a soothsayer for an assistant. How is he qualified?
Superstition is a very powerful force. I'm living proof of that. I never had many dealings with the soothsayer, but I believe he came from somewhere outside the city. Tiberius finds comfort in being able to have a channel to the supposed other side. While I don't share his beliefs, I can't particularly fault him for having them.
That's all for now.
Fair enough.
I'll just get to it then.
Good luck, Amy. By the way, that doorway back there will allow you to get up and down the tower much easier than climbing.
Okay. Well, we made a lot of good progress. And, I guess that's that. I am starving, so I'm going to eat some dinner. And then we'll be back next time to go into the quarantine zone, maybe establish a cure, get more ravens, and then maybe the end of the game? Showdown with Tiberius in the tower? Something like that? I actually have no idea where this is going anymore, so we'll just have to find out. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.